What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is America, and if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, I've created this channel to give tips to anyone who's thinking about bodybuilding or weightlifting. So for this video, I will be reviewing 3 cheap protein supplements that I found at Walmart, Target, and ALDI. So these are the cheapest options that they had. So if you're thinking about starting to get into bodybuilding or weightlifting and you're on a budget, watch this video. So if you already don't know this, protein is one of the 3 main components of any diet. And by diet, I mean just a style of eating. The other 2 being carbs and fats. Knowing about these 3 main components is going to help you with not just being healthy in general and eating better, but most importantly in bodybuilding. The proteins are the building blocks of muscle. It not only improves recovery, but it also helps with muscle growth. Protein can usually be found in animal products and other foods, but it can also be found in supplements. So we all need to consume a specific amount of protein, and it depends on age, sex, and level of activity. But for bodybuilders or athletes, we need to take a little bit more just to help us, again, with recovering after working out. Because of this, and because it can be hard to consume all the amount of protein that we need supplements. And like I said already, there are different types of proteins, with some being supplements. Even within that, there can be plant-based or organic protein supplements. But for this video, I will only be focusing on whey protein, which is the most commonly used and probably is the one that you've seen the most when you go shopping at Target, Walmart, or any other store. The thing with proteins is that they tend to be pretty pricey, but you can also find cheap options. So the reason why whey protein tends to be the most popular is because it is easily digested. So usually that's what most people drink after working out, since it will be digested and absorbed the fastest. Okay, so let's go ahead and compare the cheapest protein supplements that I found at Walmart, Target, and ALDI. So while there are a lot of factors that could be considered when reviewing labels of proteins, in this video I will only be focusing on the price, the grams of protein, fats, carbs, and calories, which are the most basic way of reviewing proteins if you're a beginner. So for the first protein that I got is it's from Target, and I think this is the brand that they have, like it's a Target brand. So for this one, it promises 25 grams of protein, and the price was $17.99 in the US. In the facts, it says that it provides you with 23 servings with so the serving size would be 1 scoop. In terms of fats and carbs, it lists 3 grams of fats and 7 grams of carbs. You would be getting about 160 calories for this one. In terms of the type of protein, it lists whey protein concentrate as the first ingredient. It does list other ingredients, but like I said, I'm not going to go over reviewing each ingredient in this. I'm mainly focusing on the basics, for beginners, and knowing what kind of proteins to get. So for the second protein that I'm going to review, this one is the one that I found at Walmart. It is, I think, the Walmart brand EQUATE. This one promises 30 grams of protein per serving, 1 serving being 2 scoops. And this one says it has 18 servings per container. This one cost $14.44 at Walmart. And in terms of fats and carbs, it lists 2.5 grams of fats per serving and 5 grams of carbs. In terms of the type of protein that it lists whey protein blend, so a blend of whey protein concentrate and whey protein isolate. It does have other ingredients again that are pretty similar to the one from Target. The last protein powder that I picked out is the one from ALDI, which I think is the Elevation brand. This one promises 30 grams of protein per scoop. Again, the serving size would be a scoop, and it has 19 servings per container. In terms of fats and carbs, it lists 2.5 grams of fats and 8 grams of carbs per serving. In terms of the protein type, it lists protein blend, so whey protein concentrate and whey protein isolate as the main ingredient. And this one, it was $13.99 in the US. Okay, so here are my final thoughts. So overall, Target has the priciest of all the three options, and it's on the higher end of carbs and fats per scoop, and it promises only 25 grams, which is less than the other two. And in terms of the protein type, it's, whey protein concentrate is the main ingredient, and it does have some whey protein isolate, but it's primarily whey protein concentrate, which makes sense why it would be higher on fats and carbs than the other ones, since whey protein concentrate has higher fats and carbs than isolate. So it kind of makes sense that be on the higher end of fats and carbs compared to the other ones. In terms of the Walmart and ALDI options, so they're pretty comparable in terms of price, grams of protein, calories, and servings. ALDI's is the cheaper one. It's a little bit cheaper than the one from Walmart, but in terms of grams of carbs are higher than the one from Walmart and pretty close to the ones from Target. So this one being 5 grams of carbs, this one is 8, and the one from Target was 7 grams of carbs. So I guess one thing to keep in mind when you're buying or comparing protein powders, especially if they're cheap, is to look out for amino spiking. What that means is that companies can inflate the amount of protein in their products by adding like low quality amino acids or like things like creatine. I did look for some indicators or red flags of that on all of the three. And one indicator being like if you see any of the low quality amino acids listed as the ingredients, then that would be like a red flag, and it's likely that it is spiked. I will say that the one from ALDI, so they don't list any amino acids as their ingredients. However, when they do provide like a profile of like the amino acids that are included, they do state that it contains a proprietary blend of ingredients, which is another red flag or indicator that a product may be spiked. But however, it's not very clear again. It's kind of hard to determine for sure if this was spiked. I think the thing with that is that amino spiking is not a health concern. It is mostly concerning if you're relying heavily on protein powders to get all the protein grams that you need per day. Then that would be a concern, because the thing with amino spiking is that if they're promising 30 grams of protein and they add, they spike it with amino acids, then you might not be getting, you might be getting way less than that. So again, like, it's only a concern if you're relying heavily on protein powders or protein supplements to obtain all the grams of protein that you need, but you shouldn't be doing that. So you should be getting most of your grams of protein from foods, like chicken and things like that, and then just using the supplements as a supplement. So in conclusion, they seem pretty fine. Again, like the one from ALDI kind of has a red flag for amino spiking. So in terms of like budget, like being on a budget and getting into bodybuilding and trying to find a cheap option for protein, so out of the three, I would say that the one from Walmart might be the best out of the three, just in terms of price and the things that we're getting. So like grams of protein, and in terms of fats, has low fat and the lowest grams of carbs compared to the other ones. So I know this was a lot of information that I've shared in this video. If you would like me to do videos on specific things that I mentioned in this video that you would want more information about, just let me know. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you around.